Shallow at low tide, you can actually stand on the bottom out there. And in fact, that means that there's only a limited size ship can actually come right up here at berth at the port of Dunedin. The deep water port is known as Port Chalmers, and it's situated 12 kilometres. Water sports such as windsurfing, yachting, canoeing and rowing are very popular sports for swimming. They're very popular sports for surfing and windsurfing. But of course, on the harbour here, it's mainly yachting and windsurfing. Mrs. Barker is a very keen gardener, so she has the castle situated today on a 35-acre bush and garden area, and we'll see some of that in and around this area here as we make our way through the main gate. Now you're wondering to yourself, why did Larnach shoot himself?
Yeah,
why did he take his own life? Well, it's very, very tragic, and it's easier, Sylvia, if I explain it to you when we go through the castle, because there's actually a family portrait in here of all the Larnach family, and I'll be explaining what happened to each and every member of the family, and of course you'll see why he did take himself. Because of course, even though he shot himself, that ended his life, but it not only ended his life, it ended the whole family as far as their association with Larnach Castle, the Otago Peninsula, and even the city of Dunedin. Very, very tragic.
Yeah.
Now when he built this castle out here, in fact at the time of the castle being built, he had 200 workmen working on it, and these workmen received 1 shilling per day, 10 cents per day.
Yeah.
It took 3 years to build the outer shell of the castle, then another 12 years to complete the interior. An archway, which of course is whalebone. It's whalebone. Here it is here on our, just out here to our left, that's whalebone, Sylvia.
Oh, yeah.
You get on that boat this afternoon, you might see a whale, you never know. And here's the castle coming into view now out to our right. Now the Larnach family moved into this castle after 5 years of construction, and then of course the castle was completed while they lived in it. The first Mrs. Larnach never actually saw the castle finished. She actually died before it was completed. So the second and third wives had full benefit of this fabulous building.
Yeah.
And also there was no children to the second or third wives, so he only had children to his first wife. Now I'm not allowed to park the coach in front of the castle, Sylvia, so what I'm going to do is I'll drop you off outside the main entrance here. Not only the oldest daughter, she was the favourite. And on her 21st, 50, 60 people dancing on here, it really starts springing up and down, and as the night goes on, they blame the floor, not the booze. Now, of course, when Mrs. Barker built this castle in 1967, it was in run-down condition. The local farmer was actually housing his sheep in here. The sheep were being fed in here, they were sleeping in here, being built, and he managed to get the windows out of his bank, and he had them placed in the roof of the ballroom. So you come around here, Sylvia. Larnach actually came from Scotland to Australia, and his parents moved over from Scotland to Australia. They lived in Singleton. Larnach was one of 10 children born in Singleton. When he left school, he worked. Just basically, just ego basically.
Oh yeah.
Now we're going to head back around, and just as we make our way up here, the cloud of course a bit low, you can get a reasonable view. I might stop just around here so you can get a photo of that, eh?